Hey guys, Mr. Raffle here. I'm reaching out to give some tips and reminders for our students who are going to be our hybrid learners. Hybrid means a combination of two things. And these students, if you're a hybrid student, that means you're planning on coming to school for part of the day. And then when you go home, you may still have some things that you need to do on the computer or on your Chromebook to finish up your school day. So that's why we're calling you hybrid learners. Um, this has been a different, getting ready for this school year has been very different than any other school year I've had to get ready for. In fact, Mr. Raffle's been working for schools. This will be my 20th year. That's teaching and being a principal. I've been doing this for 20 years. I know that seems like a long time. In fact, I have a picture here to share with you. Forgive the glare, but that is Mr. Raffle with hair 20 years ago getting ready to teach his first fourth grade class. And I can tell you, I remember being that young guy figuring out what am I going to do? How does this school year go? And I can tell you that I feel the same way about this coming school year. But I know that if we work together, it's going to be a great school year. It's going to be different than anything we've ever seen, but I think different sometimes can be a good thing. So we're going to work together and make this the best year possible. Some things to remember, students. Before you come in, your parents have been sent a link that they have to click on and check and make sure that everyone is healthy before they come into the school building. And when they answer the questions, you should get a little green check mark, and then that means you're okay to come in. If for some reason your parents forget, we'll probably send you to the nurse or one of her helpers to get checked out. Again, we have some rules in place that you'll see as you get to school tomorrow to help everyone be safe. So checking and making sure everyone answers these questions is one. So please remind your parents that before you get to school that they need to log on and answer those questions. It's only about 6 questions and it literally takes about 10 seconds to answer. So make sure they do that. Obviously, another thing is we need to remember to wear our masks. So make sure before you come into the building that you have your mask on. You can see I have my Morris Grade School mask, so I'm excited and ready to go, and I'll be excited to see everyone tomorrow. So please make sure you have your mask with you when you come to school. Also, you'll notice when you walk through the hallways, there are little red dots around the building. And these little red dots help us when we're walking through the building, kind of remember to stay 6 feet apart and close to 6 feet apart. And that's going to, again, by washing our hands, wearing our masks, and staying as far apart as we can, that's going to make it as safe as possible for everyone. And the safer we do that, the longer that we'll be able to do this. And then hopefully we'll recover and we can get more of our friends back to school. Also, lunch will be a little bit different this year. Your parents were sent a lunch form. So if you need lunch, parents will fill it out for you or breakfast. And when you come to school, actually, you'll be given your sack lunch as you get on the bus and leave for the day. So if you need a lunch, please make sure that your parents fill out the form by 8 p.m. the night before. The first couple days will be a little more forgiving because we don't want anyone to not have a lunch. But if you need a lunch, make sure your parents fill out that form. And you can fill out that form for the whole week. And then on Friday afternoons, usually probably after 2 p.m., we will have a new form that you can fill out for the next week. So keep that in mind. You need to self certify and fill out a lunch form before you come to school. When you're arriving to school, obviously, bus riders will come in and they'll be directed. Bus riders, K-5 students, you will go right to your classroom. Junior high, it'll be a little bit different. Eighth graders, you will go to the D200 hallway, which is the eighth grade hallway. Seventh graders, you'll go to the C200 hallway, which is the sixth grade hallway. Sixth graders, you will go and sit in the E wing hallway. That's outside of the big gym. There'll be red dots on the floor. You sit on a red dot and wait until it's time to dismiss to class. Car riders, the doors will open for you a little bit later than normal. So junior high students, you remember you enter through door 19 if you're a car rider. The door for car riders will open at 7:50 a.m. That's still plenty of time to get in and get to your class on time. K-5 car riders, you will enter your door, assigned door, at 8:40 a.m. So the doors will not unlock until 8:40 a.m. And remind your parents they should let you out of the car and they need to stay at the car and then you walk into the building. Things to remember, as we said, you're hybrid learners. So some of your learning will take place here at school, some of it will take place at home. For example, all of our specials and remote classes, elective classes, will be done remotely. So this week, throughout the week, you should be getting Google Classroom invites from your art teachers, music teachers, band teachers, PE teachers. And then on August 31st, they will start posting lessons for you and activities for you to do. So be looking for those invites and make sure you're on their classroom so you can find your lessons for remote learning with the specials classes. Also, something to remember too, unlike the spring in the where we did not take grades and we took assignments, gave feedback, and let everyone kind of move on. This year we are taking grades, so grades will work just like they do when everyone was in person. So please remember to stay up on your assignments, get the help you need. Again, your teachers will have virtual office hours in the afternoons. So if you learned something and you forgot something or you have a question, you can actually log on when you get home and ask your teacher a question during their virtual office hours. So keep that in mind. Also, I want to ask our hybrid learners to make sure because some of your classmates will be coming to school and going home. Some of your classmates will be home for the whole time. When you find out who your classmates are, reach out to them, send them message. Make sure you make them feel like they're part of the group because everyone is making the best decisions for themselves so that they can learn and do the best for them and their families. And I want to end on this note and reminder, guys. School is not a building. School is not a place that we come to. School is a group of people who work together to grow and learn. And so we're going to do our best this year to grow and learn together. And obviously, we'll get better and better as we get used to this new way of doing school. So, again, I'm excited to see everyone. Get a good night's rest, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. All right? Take care.